Let's talk about a Super Bowl championship quarterback who took him, 12, 13 years to get it? That's Matthew Stafford, quarterback of the Los Angeles Rams. Last year, finishes the 6th QB for fantasy. This year, I have him at number 11. Jacob has him at number 10. Consensus, he comes in as our 11th ranked quarterback. And the ADP, can't really disagree with it either. The 10th QB off the board. That's the 7th round. Jacob, what are your thoughts on Matthew Stafford?
First of all, I hate the Rams, but I am a Stafford fan. I've been a Stafford fan for years in Detroit. I miss Calvin Johnson, man. I was so sad when he retired. So those Calvin Johnson, Matthew Stafford years were the best. So happy for him to finally get his Super Bowl, but F the Rams. That being said, look, if this was the NFL 15 years ago and we just throw all these same offenses and players into fantasy, I think Matthew Stafford would be ranked a lot higher. Like we would see Aaron Rodgers, Matthew Stafford, those type of guys would be ranked in the top 5 to 8, right? But now we look at it, and we're going to get into our top 10 in the next video, but no surprise, there's a lot of guys with rushing upside in our top 10, right? So I think, look, Matthew Stafford's going to be a great NFL quarterback. He's going to put up a lot of big numbers. Who knows if the departure of their offensive coordinator has any effect on this? Obviously, Sean McVay has a big say in that. But it's just as simple as, like, look, he has a limited ceiling because we know he has to earn his fantasy points through the air. And there's nothing wrong with that. He's going to be a solid top 10, top 12 quarterback for you. Just like Derek Carr, you wait a little bit, grab Matthew Stafford at a value, you're going to be fine. So I just think he's going to be very, very solid, but he's not going to be like otherworldly to where he's going to be in the top 5.
I feel that. And, I understand that. I like the addition of Robinson.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
He was in an interview earlier this week. What's today? Friday. He was in an interview earlier this week where he came out and said that he actually feels more comfortable with the offense, whereas last year he didn't feel comfortable at all. And then it's like, okay, you're saying that just to say it? Or if there's truth to that, then it's like, oh, wow, this guy's scary going into 2022 because now he feels comfortable in that offense.
I think that's humble brag.
It's a humble brag.
Like, right? I wasn't comfortable last year, but hey, we won the Super Bowl. We put up crazy numbers, and I wasn't even comfortable.
I don't know what to think about this guy ever since that video surfaced where he watched the photographer fall off the stage. Now I'm just like, is Matthew Stafford a douche? Is he not a douche?
Wait, did he have the opportunity to catch him?
No, you haven't seen the video?
No.
You've seen the video.
No, I haven't. Why?
I'm going to pull it up at the end of the episode so we can watch it because okay, well then we'll just drop it.
But wait, what did he do wrong though in that video?
He didn't really do anything wrong. It's that he was watching, a photographer was trying to take a picture of him and his wife, and as she was backing up, she fell off the stage, which was like a 6-foot stage. And then he kind of like did this and then turned around and walked away. Like didn't just kind of like, ooh. But he was drunk. He ended up coming out and like it was during their Super Bowl celebration, right? He
might not have been even thinking about she's gonna fall,
it's just it's sad. It's funny he came out and acknowledged that he paid for all of her medical bills and everything.
Gabe takes it personal when
I take it
fantasy
personal.
Football players, if they got a C in grade school, he doesn't draft them.
Yeah, I mean there are legitimate standards that I have when I draft my fantasy football team, but I'm not going to get into them on this podcast today. But yeah, Matthew Stafford. The only other thing is the last team to repeat a Super Bowl was the 2004, 2005 New England Patriots. They went back-to-back years. I'm not saying that Brady wasn't fantasy relevant in those years, but it just kind of puts a target on their back. Teams are going to scheme more. They're going to look forward to those games more. Could mean harder outings for Matthew Stafford and company. But still, we believe in him. He's 11th ranked QB on our list. We look forward to seeing him this year and what he can do.